Good morning. My name is Gail Wright, and I'm about to present my final speech, guys. This is an informative speech about Michelle Obama, who is a role model to me. She's intelligent, she has compassion, she has a compassionate soul, and she handles herself with grace, dignity, and class. And that's what I admire about her. The purpose of this speech is to inform my peers, my students, my co-workers, my audience, and Dr. Marshall on what Mrs. Obama has been up to since leaving the White House. The historical moment of this speech was embedded by life after the White House. The state of this country at that time, I would say, maybe would be like 50-50. Most people was happy for her departure, and some people not so happy for her departure. Encyclopedia Britannica reports Michelle LaVaughn Robinson was born on January 17, 1964 in Chicago, Illinois. America's First Lady from 2019 to 2017. The wife of Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, and she was the first African American First Lady. Life after the White House. What she enjoys the most. She loves to journal and write a memoir of becoming. Michelle loves to journal and write a memoir becoming, and during her interview with USA Today, Michelle is giving readers a chance to discover their own voices and their own stories through journaling. Becoming, a guided journal for discovering your voice. Clarkson Potter is the journal companion to her best-selling memoir, Becoming. Last year's top-selling book on USA Today's best-selling book list. Out nationwide on Tuesday, the Guided Journal, which includes more than 150 quotes and prompts and even a Becoming playlist from the former First Lady, has already garnered a great deal of media attention, including being featured as a bonus pick on Oprah Winfrey's coveted list of favorite things. Obama writes in the journal's introduction, I hope you will use this journal to write down your experiences, thoughts, and feelings in all their imperfections and without judgment. Writing is a way to process, to understand, and grow, and yes, to remember. While sitting down with Erica Goldgrave on June 22, 2018, at the opening of the general session of the 2018 American Library Association annual conference at the Ernest N. Morial Convention Center here in New Orleans. Time reports former First Lady Michelle Obama says the small things are what she appreciates most about life after the White House. It's opening up my door and walking out, enjoying the weather, and sitting on my patio. It's going to my girls' games and just really being a mom. The former First Lady has recently stepped up her public engagement after a period out of spotlight by launching her education initiative, the Global Girls Alliance. Today explains that the Global Girls Alliance is designed to support grassroots leaders around the world who best understands the unique challenges girls faces in their local communities and the strategies needed to overcome them. The program connects those leaders so they can lead from each other and mobilizes people in the United States and around the world to take direct action to support them, including through a new social fundraiser destination to GoFundMe. Through Mrs. Obama's passion for this issue, the aim is to drive global attention, awareness and action, and generate commitment to help empower adolescent girls around the world so that they can in turn support their families, communities, and countries. Bazaar comments that the former First Lady will still continue to work on issues she cares about, like her Let Girls Learn initiative in fighting violence against women around the world. Public service will always be in our blood, she said, but it takes a while for Obama to fully adjust to life as a private citizen. I'm approaching new life after the White House in the same way that I approached coming in, she explained. I took a good year just to understand what this role means to other people and what spaces are out there, because one of the things that I've never wanted to do is to be a redundant in the work that I do and not add value to a supplement any good work that's already there. Mrs. Obama knows how to command attention and speak to a crowd that she utilizes Lagos speech. She convinced her audience what was important to her after she left the White House. The overall impact of this speech was very heartfelt as well as positive. She had her audience engaged, what resulted in positive feedback. In my conclusion, Mrs. Obama used vivid language. As she's talking about her life after the White House, she helped her audience truly understand and imagine how she was feeling once she left the White House. She also used imagery. As she spoke about opening her door, walking out, enjoying the weather, she created a mental picture by successfully tapping into one or more of the audience's 5 basic senses. Hearing. You can hear the birds chirping. You can hear the wind blowing. Smell. The smell of the fresh air and sight. The beauty of nature, the beautiful flowers, the beautiful trees that nature has to offer. And I will always remember this quote from Michelle Obama: when they go low, we go high. So once again, I want to thank you all, my audience, for listening to my final speech. And have a great day.